At the same, my name is AC Kokui. Welcome to my channel. I have a new video for you today, and I planned something else. I was going to talk about the whole Doja Cat situation, which I may still record and I may still post, because I want you to get a different perspective on that, because I feel like sometimes the message of things gets lost in media and the social media world, which is also why I'm making this video. We have to do better on controlling the narrative, because what is put out there, what's put on CNN, what's put in the world can a lot of times be as a way to cover from what's really going on. Hide and distract from the real issues at hand. So I like having What's the Wahala AC, like this segment, to just kind of talk about those things and give a different light to maybe what you're hearing in this media world, and giving you like a different perspective to that, and giving you kind of more of the facts that may not be said. The Doja situation is not the big thing that's going on right now. Even throughout all that, racism has been a big factor for a very long time. I don't usually speak about things too much. I do tend to post things on social media and kind of give facts that maybe people may not be aware of. But people like to criticize a lot of things that people say, even in support of what's going on. A lot of people tend to criticize, and I may get criticism on this video as well, but honestly, there are just some things that you can't be silent on. Martin Luther King said that he said there comes a time when silence is betrayal. And I've been trying to figure out the right words to say, and sometimes I just don't. And so I think maybe recording a video, something that I love doing, is kind of the best way to get my words out. You gotta find your outlet for what works for you, because honestly, we can't be silent. We can't. And even seeing some of my friends being silent, it's kind of disappointing and disheartening. And another Martin Luther King quote, in the end, we will not remember the silence of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. At the end of the day, I honestly just think that being a human being, you should have compassion. Like, if you see another human being going through pain and turmoil, does that make you happy? Does that honestly make you happy to just sit by and watch? And like, it may not directly be happening right now, but it may not be happening right now and you're seeing it right now in your face, but you're seeing all of this happen throughout media, throughout on your Instagrams, when you're posting your selfies, on on your TikToks and all this stuff. Like, it is happening. And you cannot be silent. You may have other followers, you may have other people that may not know what to do. And if you have a platform everybody has a platform. I mean, everyone has a platform. So stand on your platform and talk about the issues. Give people resources. Let them know what they can do. You can protest. You can protest peacefully. Yes, I know riots and looting are happening and stuff like that, but there are many peaceful protests that you can attend and go to. You can post resources on social media. You can also donate. There are a lot of places you can donate. I'm going to put the places that you can donate right here. They will also be linked in my description box. You have no excuse at this point. If you're not doing it, then sorry, ma'am, you may be a racist. You may be a racist. And I think that, you know, a lot of people definitely don't like to be labeled as one, and they'll do whatever there is in their power to not be labeled as it. Well, if you don't want to be labeled as it, then do something. You can do something, so do it. And I'm not saying you have to donate money if you're already in a financial predicament. Don't do that part. Do other things. Talk to people. Sorry, y'all. I probably am going to blur out the company's name on this because I don't know if they want that a part of their name, but I really love this shirt because it's my only Black Lives Matter shirt. But yeah, again, when we say Black Lives Matter, we're not saying that your life doesn't matter, all lives don't matter. We know that all life matters, but right now Black lives are being attacked constantly, every single day. It happens every day. One of my sorority sisters just posted about something happening in her neighborhood. Yesterday it was happening in her neighborhood. He thankfully did not pass away by the hands of police, but he was just running in his neighborhood and he matched the description. Black person in a hoodie. And they stopped him, handcuffed him. But someone knew him and was able to speak up for him in the neighborhood, and they let him go. Now he has to live with that for the rest of his life. He has to live with, should I go for a run today? What's to say they're not going to stop me again? Like, that is trauma. Even us going through this right now, it's very trauma-filled. I feel like I've cried every single day since Monday about this issue, about even just talking about it with people, about seeing things on Instagram, about just thinking about it, waking up and thinking about it. Like, it's no joke. It's no joke. And I see jokes on Twitter. I see things happening, people making jokes about this, obviously, you know, what race they are, but it's really not funny. And I don't think that you would be laughing, and I don't think that you would find it so funny if it was happening to your people, but it doesn't happen to your people. And so it's okay to make a joke about it, right? You know, and I know, and I'm not saying this is every white person, but I'm just saying it to the people that don't understand where we're coming from, don't understand why we go so hard for these issues, why people are rioting and looting and doing all these things. I am not saying that I completely agree with all the looting and stuff like that, especially when it's affecting our own community. Come on, like, let's not do that. Riots and things like that happen to those who feel unheard. And it's been a long-standing time of us not feeling heard. If that's how they want to release their pain, then who am I to judge? But what I will say is that you can do your part in helping to eradicate this problem, this virus, like Don Lemon said, of racism, because it has spread and it continues to spread, and it's in a lot of people that I have encountered in my life, that people encounter every single day. So there has to be something that makes you feel human enough to do something, to help in any way possible, so that our future kids don't have to deal with what is happening right now. They don't have to deal with being in their house and being shot to death. They don't have to deal with walking down the street in a hoodie and being shot down. They don't have to deal with going for a jog and being shot and killed. We're not just being shot, we're being killed due to racism. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So let's get it together. Let's figure out what we can do, because this doesn't need to happen anymore. George Floyd was killed on the 25th of May by the hands of Derek Chauvin, I believe that's how you say his name, and 3 or 4 other police officers. who stood by and watched it happen. I also am hearing reports that they may have also been having they also had their knee on him. We know that Derek had his knee on George for about 8 minutes and 46 seconds. At around 6 minutes, George stopped moving. He lost consciousness, which is maybe at the point that he passed away. Still, for the rest of the 8 minutes and 46 seconds, Derek's knee was on George. We cannot be silent, and we should not be silent, and we're at war. We are at war, and it is, we have to do our part, and this is what we can do to do our part in this war that we are living in right now.